Hey, this is Jeremy and Zan, and you're watching the Lotus Boxers.
What's happening, YouTube? Lotus Boxers here. You got Jeremy Bertaglioni.
And Zan said,
And we are on the green screen. Happy to be recording in the new home. Zan, how you feeling?
fantastic.
And this is MTG War Standard. So these are brand new, all new cards. We have a unique combination of Legion's Landing, History of Benalia, and Venerated Loxodon. Zan, tell me what I'm looking at here.
You're looking at Huatli's Raptor. That's it.
Huatli's Raptor.
This guy proliferates the crap out of your stuff. It proliferates your history, which means you still get the 2/2. If you do it from 1 to 2, it just flips the pages faster.
Nice.
And it does cool stuff with Ajani. All your creatures proliferated, including your Ajani. Great with Venerated Loxodon, same way. But it's super cool with Pelt Collector. Pelt Collector
3/3 on turn 2.
It's so awesome. I absolutely love it.
All right, we got some other hits. We have Flourish, the new Gideon Blackblade. Is Gideon the real deal? I'll tell you this, every match I've seen has been against Gideon in MTG War, and it's always this huge problem that the opponent has to deal with. So I'm a big fan of the Gideons.
Yeah, Gideon is doing exactly what he's doing in this picture. He jumps from the battlefield to the side and is well protected by his little creature minions and doesn't have a board wipe, so it's literally the perfect card that you slide into these white shells against the Esper shell, which is definitely one of the biggest enemies in the format.
I hate to spoil this for you for the story of Magic the Gathering, but I think he's about to get completely wrecked in this picture. I think the next thing that happens is that Nicol Bolas Tyrant scorns him. Let's hop into a game!
Alright, let's do it.
I love this deck, and let's do it.
Let's look at the sideboard.
Oh, sure. Tell us a little bit about the sideboard. First of all, I see a Prison Realm in here. What does that card do? And what do you think its story implications are? And then I want you to compare that ending to the ending of the Avengers movie.
Oh man, it's just.
I'm just kidding. Let's talk about the mechanics of let's talk about the mechanics of this card.
All right. So the mechanics of this card, I mean, it's just a nice O-ring.
Oh, it's an O-ring effect?
Yep. Exile creature, exile planeswalker, and it has a scry ability. 3 mana, so it's like in between Baffling End and Conclave Tribunal. Good place to be.
Okay, I can see why one's in the sideboard.
Yep.
We have a Demystify for their enchantments.
Blue-green Nexus.
Oh.
So that would be one of this deck's biggest problems is blue-green Nexus. So you want Demystify, you want Sorcerous Spyglass naming what? From our last video?
Tameo.
Yep. We got ourselves some Thrashing Brontodons, another Knight, Lyra for the red deck, and Vivien.
But if we bring in Lyras, they're anticipating that. They're going to hit us with a Tibble.
Is Tibble good enough?
Tibble will beat a Lyra, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
We don't gain any life.
Tibble kills the Lyra. I mean, Lyra kills Tibble in one swing.
Right, okay, so
One swing.
so we use our Lyra to stabilize against red. And then we attack. We hit a Tibble, and the Tibble goes down. And then we have a tapped Lyra, and they're playing the red deck, and we're probably at like 8 life, and they should attack everybody and burn us out. I think Tibble's the answer in the red deck for this Lyra menace. But anyway, that's our sideboard. Now can we hop into some games, and I just want to kill people with Proliferation.
Let's do it.
Interesting how they've moved this mechanic. It used to be sort of in the Sultai part of the color pie with Phyrexia. Now white gets a little piece of Proliferate, and that's not usual. Green, white, Proliferate. I can't wait for this Pelt Collector to be a 5/5.
Bang, bang.
Alright, now hold on, because we don't want to adjust this to where it's closer to me.
You want me to scoot over?
Nah, we're good.
I'm scooting over.
Well, that's fine.
Move your chair. Cool. I think this is good.
This looks good. All right, here we are, waiting on our opponent. Choose which player will play first. This is so much faster than Moto. Oh my gosh. I just got that impression. We had been playing Moto, and now it's like waiting on your opponent.
Whoa.
So tell me a little bit about what's going on with this hand. First thing I noticed is there are a lot of Planeswalkers and a Huatli's Raptor. That kind of puts us in a weird position, right? Because we kind of want to like play a good 2, but at the same time we're really incentivized to sandbag this until after 4. And I would actually. I don't think a 2/3 is really good enough to make us have to run it out.
Well, let's see what our opponent's on and see what we draw. It would be nice to draw another 2-drop that we can put in its place, like maybe a growth guardian, growth chamber guardian.
Great Guardian Chamber sounds great. Let's keep.
All right, let's go. Just landing.
Well, our opponent actually gets to go.
Oh no!
It's a mirror.
I don't know.
This could also be Bant Nexus, which is just what we always play against in these videos.
Yeah.
It's time to play against Bant Nexus, our weekly do that.
I still don't believe the last one was Bant Nexus. What is this? It's Bant creature stuff. Alright, let's attack for 1.
We're dead.
Please trade.
If you traded here, I'd lose my mind. What does your hand have to be for you to trade? What if your hand is all in? So you trade here?
I don't know. Maybe. We're gonna save our Huatli Raptor.
I like saving our Huatli's Raptor. We can just make this ETB so powerful.
Yeah, I agree.
The next turn we could do something like play Gideon.
Or play History.
Know about your country.
I think I would probably go with the History because it makes tokens.
What is the tokens?
They're great with his Ajani.
We can put counters on the Gideon with our Ajani.
Yeah. The other cool thing we can do is we can just play this guy as a 2/3. If he dies, we can bring him back with a Ajani and then Proliferate, which is pretty dope.
Pretty dope.
This guy comes in at basically 5. So I'm gonna go with the History. I love that.
Probably no attacks now.
No attacks. No attacks.
You hear that motorcycle outside?
Ooh.
But have you ever heard a motorcycle in your house before?
No.
As soon as we start recording a video, guys, just so you know, YouTubers at home, as soon as we hit record on a video, the world gets real weird and loud outside.
Don't worry, they won't hear it.
No, they won't. They don't hear anything. Except for me.
Ooh.
I read the comments.
So stuff is happening. What stuff are we gonna continue to do? I think we're gonna just jam ourselves in a Johnny.
Jamming and Johnny. I want to put counters on the knights. And just have the biggest freaking knights next turn. You know what I mean?
I think I'm gonna offer the trade right now.
Are you sure? Next turn we
Yeah.
get to put more counters on. We get to put 2 more counters and the thing goes off. There'll be like 10 tens.
The reason why I want to offer the trade is because if they have the detention spirit die, which I have seen in this deck, then we're on the back foot.
Alright, let's do it.
I'm offering the trade. Will you take it?
Of course.
Well, I'm happy about it.
Well, next turn that night was going to be a...
There's no possibility that this guy dies now from these creatures.
Nobody's ever died.
Don't say that. Gideon died for our...
Gideon died for our ability to beat Bull. We're dead.
Yeah. Oh, that was a pretty okay draw.
Okay, so let's put counters on our dudes, play Gideon, make one of the dudes like indestructible or whatever, and then proliferate.
So this guy can die. Okay, so what do we want to do first? We want to play a Johnny Blackblade or... Gideon Blackblade or Huatli's Raptor.
I want to play the Gideon first so that we can put a counter on it, because I'm trying to kill this Oketra.
Yeah, so we're going to go for Indestructible.
Yeah, on our knight, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, lifelink. It's indestructible anyway. It's gonna have. It has so much toughness.
Yeah. It could trade.
But
we would be happy with trade.
Yeah. And then we play the forest.
Yep. And then we play.
Yeah, we put the counters on the additional creature. I want to put it on a lifelinker. Yeah. And that. Now we proliferate.
All right.
And just put a counter on everything. Click on all of our other permanents.
Yep. Submit.
No. You didn't click any of them.
No, it automatically does it. I learned that the hard way.
Or the easy way.
No, the hard way.
Okay.
I clicked on everything and they got nothing.
Yeah, that's the hard way.
That's the hard way. Yep. I'm a 28.
Yeah, but we just got...
Did you see that proliferate? It was just like...
Everything.
Yeah, it was
Huatli Trapper just generated 4 additional dice. In a tournament, that means it's an unsustainable Magic card.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Now we got to beat these 4/4s.
Sure, we can totally beat. We got this guy.
What does that guy do?
Everything. We're gonna make it to cats.
You think we're gonna make it a cat?
No, he's got a flyer. This card looks great.
Yeah, Oketra's nuts. It's so nuts that I just want to kill it. Oh yeah, he stopped attacking because that makes sense.
You attack this. Ooh.
So double Pelt Collector.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all we're doing. Except we don't get 4/4s when we cast creatures. That's pretty tough.
Alright, so play both of our guys. Where do you want to put our counters?
Probably one on. We want to eventually be able to attack with Gideon and this knight. So probably one on Gideon, one on the knight.
One on the knight. Here. And you want to do the Gideon?
Yeah. And then I want to give the knight indestructible on attack for 6. This doesn't have to be Gideon though. This could be anything.
Yeah, I kind of put it on.
Okay.
Because if he attacks with both of them, I want to have the ability to.
Now activate Gideon.
Yep.
Indestructible on the thing.
Another play we could have gone for is potentially just attacking with 1, 2, 3, and when this guy died, bring him back with our Ajani.
That's a good choice.
But I kind of want to put counters on these. But what is cool is if you minus and bring this back, it would trigger these guys. Bring them back, there'd be 3 3s.
What card did he get that we didn't have to look at?
We don't get to see it.
What? That's not a green effect at all.
We never saw it. Okay.
So 6/6 on one of these 4/4s. And then I'll let you choose what to do now.
Okay, so I don't want the Ajani to die. So I could just block like this.
Ooh, I like this. Yeah. Get a bunch of counters on all our stuff.
Yeah. I like this as well. Because these guys are going to get counters as well. Because the creature with higher power died. Which is just fantastic. Nice.
Alright, let's get a big old army. I want to -2 my Ajani.
So if we -2 Ajani, we can actually -6 our Blackblade.
And get rid of this Oketra.
Get rid of the Ketra. It'll just be 3 down. But that's fine because they have to cast it again. And then we can attack with
No, Gideon exiles, right? Gideon's a Godslayer.
Yeah, but...
Or is put in exile. Yeah, but 3 down is fine. He's going to be dead. He's at 9.
Yeah, I love it. Alright, so -2.
Yeah.
Bring back the boy.
Alright, apparently this is automatically happening.
Alright, so that happened. Now we're gonna minus on the Ketra. And
Nice.
Wow,
Trigger our Pelt Collector. We knew about that, of course.
because we sacrificed him. This is all types of coolness.
This is, that's just good deck building.
Just this.
That's just what good deck building is.
What?
The hell?
Flash? The flash effect.
Boo.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Now what do you want to do? We could Ajani and make our 4/4s 5/5s, and then tackle a bunch of 5/5s in the 7/7.
I don't want to do that, but I'm willing to swing with. If I swing with these two, what happens?
He double blocks 4/4 and
Nothing good comes of it.
mm-mm.
Yeah, no attacks. Pass the turn back.
Feels bad to be on no attacks. I'm pretty sure he can cast with Vivien Reid next turn.
Yeah, he just puts a 3/6 back into play, but there's no way we're gonna win this way. We gotta make these guys continue to make them bigger.
Okay.
So let's say we attack with both. Their blocks could just be as simple as double block here,
Yeah.
double block here, lose only 2 creatures,
Right.
and we're just
In a terrible spot.
Yeah. So what we would like to happen is attack. Attack here goes to 1. This guy dies. We plus play Ajani minus, bring it back, see where we end up.
Yep. Alternatively, if we draw a land, is there any? I mean, what's our Flourish look like?
Ooh.
Like put a counter on both of our Pelt Collectors and Flourish, and then we have 4 lethal attackers coming in.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
pretty good.
Let's do that.
So we plus.
On the Pelt Collectors. The rationale being that then all of our
6/6.
attackers are 7/7s, and he's at 7.
Yeah, love it. All right, let's see if this can do the damage.
Attack of all. At not Vivien. And this way we get to flip our Legion's Landing.
All right. I wonder what he's gonna flash in.
No flash creatures.
It's gotta be a flash creature.
No. At least the flash creature won't come with a 4/4. I can't believe we're beating an untapped. Oh no.
That's fine.
That's not that good.
Yes.
Yeah, keep killing that guy.
Maybe they won't see that they need to block the guys with trample. Okay. This seems fine.
This is a very we can still win this game situation.
Yep. Do you guys have vigilance?
I think that has to do with this Vivien Reid.
Nope, they just have vigilance.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, you can only cast it if it's a creature card.
Goodbye, old friend. Alright, what do you think is going to be flashed in this time?
So definitely can flash in a Ketra. The question is if there's another 2-drop creature in his hand.
So we're going to cast History first. Then we'll play Ajani. I mean, so he can flash in a Ketra, and if he has another creature, which he definitely does. But
Just get our 2/3 back.
this is such a cool interaction.
I know, getting this 2/3 back is the only thing. I mean, we've been
It's
keeping us in the game.
yeah, we're at 35.
Well,
Look at this. It even buff. Boom. You,
Oh,
could,
yeah.
you could even do that if you want. Oh,
No.
you could do that too.
we're not doing that. Zane. We don't look across the board for counters. Ooh, we're just jamming.
Ooh, yeah.
I can't watch. Oh, Catcher's in play.
Yep.
Now I'll let you know if there's a 3 or 2-drop. Yep,
Yep.
there is. Perfect.
Oh.
Oh, no way.
Why?
They didn't spewed on.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
It's only game 1. We got the next game.
I can't believe that there's
This card is ridiculous.
Yeah, this card is ridiculous. The good news is we have a ton of knights, and they're gonna get huge.
And we're at 41. That's the good news.
We are at 41. What creature had life? How did we are at 41?
This card. Boom.
It's been getting in.
Planeswalker killer.
Yeah, what's the deal with the 6/6 flying trample vigilance, man? Too much. Don't you Vivien our History of Benalia? Ooh.
Nice. Please break on a creature. Oh my god.
Just Field Mystic.
Only kind of annoying.
10-9 at ya. Oh, everybody?
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what happens. Block. 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 No.
Field Mystic
Block,
gets
block,
cast.
block. Yeah, we're just dead. We can't win this.
I would have attacked with a 10-9.
Yeah, but we just end up in a horrible spot. Land war off block. Go. Alright.
All right, so we gotta have an answer for a Ketra, right? Something like, I don't know if we have one.
To Ketra, there is no answer to Ketra. We just gotta beat him before it comes out.
We just have to beat it.
So Knight seems bad. I liked the Gideon. The Hydroid Crisis is a problem. So
Baffling Ends get Hydroid Crisis.
yep, I like Baffling End. I like Prison Realm. But I don't think I want to overload.
I don't even really like Prison Realm that much.
It seems better than all of the... I mean, Vivien seems pretty good too. But do I want to go long? You know?
No. I think we're trying to close this game up quick.
Let's board out. Board out a Conclave. And not bring it in.
Sounds good.
So we're just going to be super aggressive this game.
Let's jam this with the Baffling Ends to get them out of the way of our early creatures. We're hoping to get a head on board and then use a piece of removal to close out the game.
Yep. But if we end up winning this game, go to game 3, I'm thinking that we will probably push for a long game because we'll be on the draw. Keep.
Pelt Collector into Huatli Raptor.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. That last game was sweet.
They do. We were in that game for after, how many 4/4s did our opponent make? Usually after our opponents make an additional 4/4, you're dead.
Yeah.
They had to make like 4 or 5 just to beat us. That turn where they went Llanowar Elf and the other thing, it had to be that.
Yeah. It was rough. I can draw all the Huatli Raptors.
Wait. Okay, we got it.
Submit. Attack for 3 on turn 2.
That's Wildecottle.
And Delver. Better than Delver.
Oh no.
Oh, this game 3 life. Find a Ketra. What do we do? We gotta kill him before a Ketra. Alright, so I'm thinking.
Yep.
And
Yeah, of course.
so attack for 5. You're at 15. And we're looking fantastic.
Our board is formidable.
Yep. They're holding up Frilled Mystic.
So let's just shove.
And yep, let's just shove.
Everybody in. Wait for after, or I guess.
Are we after blockers yet? Nexus damage, yeah.
Alright, combat seems to be going well. Our plan of completely
7,
blitz our
8,
opponent is great.
10. So our opponent's holding a Frilled.
Yeah, I just say go here, 100%. I mean, there's nothing we can do anyway.
Yep, just play land, go.
I guess we could play a 2-drop, but it's just terrible. If he's got Frilled Mystic, blanks it in his hand. And why else would he shock?
Yep.
Okay.
Oof.
That went exactly according to plan.
Just like we thought.
We're like, let's just go way faster than this. And we did, and your opponent was like, I thought it was about a Ketra. It's like, nah, dude,
Nah.
Ketra was 2 turns too late.
Yeah, way too slow. Alright. All right. Do you think we want to go long, or do you like the go fast?
I just don't know how we beat the Oketra. He's got 4 or 5 different ways to find it in his deck.
I mean, maybe we can go no Baffling Ends. Or what are the Baffling Ends good against besides Hydra Graces?
Yeah.
Bring in the Conclaves, and we can bring in, like, we can board out a Gideon and bring in 2 Viviens. Try to go a little bit longer.
I think the Lyra's better than Gideon's, because then if he plays in the Oketra, we just win.
But Vivien. Vivien.
Okay, we're in.
It's just too good. It kills Hydra Graces.
I think I know what you mean.
Vivien. Yeah. That's what I mean.
Let's look done.
Or do we want to go fast again?
The fast plan is what I always want to do, Zan. I'm an aggressive player. I just love putting my opponent on that back
I'm
foot.
thinking I want to be fast again. Let's just go fast as we can. I like our plan from last time. We just continue to jam that plan.
This time we're in the draw.
Yeah, but even if we were on the draw that game, our plan just looked fantastic.
You're right.
They gotta have land or off. Oof, look at this beautiful hand.
We got a 1, a 2,
We basically have 4 lands, but this can be a land if we want it to be, and not a land if we don't.
No, I like
land or off every time.
Yeah, well, welcome to Jamrock.
All right, so if our opponent doesn't have a play next turn, do we?
Yes.
Baffling End it?
100%.
Okay.
He doesn't have a play, of course. I'm worried about what we do about this Jade Light Ranger.
All right. Prison Realm. Wow. Didn't see that coming.
It's because it's awful.
Well, let's just scry one and I guess get rid of this dude. I don't know. Do we get rid of this land we're off? I feel like yes.
Yes.
Because our opponent decided to scry. Did they scry to the bottom or top?
Bottom.
Yeah. Alright. They need lands.
That's the narrative we're going for?
Yep. Oh no. They found the land. But then they don't have a blue source. Okay, they have a blue source.
Alright, so this is all just going great.
This is Gideon. Plus no creatures.
We don't have other creatures, but
no
anyway.
creatures at all.
But I feel good about our Gideon.
I do too. They need to get rid of it right now. Wow, they found this land. Wow. Well,
let's grab a land. I like planes.
let's attack for 4. Play this chamber, and I'm not gonna...
Plus the Gideon, though.
Yeah, I need to plus the Gideon. Not gonna search.
Nah, I don't. I like holding the Flourish. We don't really need a land.
Yeah, we might need it to finish off the job. Alright, nice. Oh, Ketra.
Ketra's a monster.
A monster. Get out of my life, Ketra.
We're just so dead.
Okay, let's think about this. Alright, we gotta cast this to start off. Grab a forest this time. Play our land. Oh, we have a couple of options. I think the obvious option is plus, and let's just
Hope this plan works.
yeah. Little combo right there.
Nice.
There's a Ketra. Zombie God. You know what this card feels like? And
Scarab God.
yeah, but
Untapped with it and completely dominated us with 4/4s.
yes.
Yeah, you can 4/4 on the 3/6.
No, that's double strike.
What? No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
I think.
Oh my zombie god.
I'm gonna let my Venerated Loxodon go. I like the fact that we have a fog. Fog is nice. Our opponent didn't play anything.
Frilled Mystic.
It's Frilled Mystic.
Okay, it's time. This is over. This is terrible. If this happens to me at a tournament, I'd be so sad. So it won't, because I think at the week 1 center tournament, I'm going to be working on Wizards Lightning people. All right, you win. Give me all these forwards. Give it up. We can talk about the deck.
Yeah, it's feeling like it's over. But
It's over.
It's over. Yeah,
You guys don't strike. Good games, opponent. You win.
GG's.
All right. So, and this is something I actually want to talk about. This deck is very good, but I feel like we fall into the week 1 trap of everyone's kind of jamming their very good ideas at each other. Our deck has a great idea. All's Proliferate. Our opponent's deck had a great idea. Cast of Ketra. That's kind of it. The rest of their deck was not very great. They had Bond of Flourishing, which is medium plus card, 2 of the new Viviens, and the Ketra. I get it. So I think kind of this is the type of deck I like to stay away from in week 1 standard, because everyone's idea is really good and jamming each other is kind of odd. Zan, what do you think? I was impressed with this deck's Goldfish kind of against the Oketra when we were proliferating a lot, but is this something that you're looking to play coming forward?
Not particularly. I think this is a for fun deck, but I think at your FNM's gonna crush. Absolutely crush. I think this shell, if you just look at it, it is the mono white shell, but with that green element to it, which is really powerful because it really allows you to capitalize on cards like Flower to Flourish, a Knight of Autumn, and Huatli's Raptor. And this is the best Pelt Collector has ever felt for me.
Okay.
The card has felt really underpowered otherwise, and yeah, I think this shell is definitely very powerful. But if I were playing in an open field, probably not. Just because, like our last video, Blue-Green Nexus.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's like fine to play against them. We have some sideboard options, but it still seems really crazy.
I mean, as you can tell, our sideboard right here is geared towards beating one matchup and one matchup only.
Right.
Blue-Green Nexus. We can't think about cards like Oketra.
Oketra, the 4/4 man.
But I do like Oketra enough to want to put it in our sideboard because it just looks so ridiculous.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. If you want to play green-white, deck list for you is going to be in the description box down below. And YouTubers, you're keeping us going. Our last video did great. I'm so happy with everyone. Please leave a comment that says something like, Jeremy, you are good. I do see that you try hard, and we love you. Or just whatever you want to say. And, smash that like button, comment for us, be sure to subscribe, tell all your friends to subscribe. We just got our new landlord of this house to subscribe and all of his kids. So that's like 5 or 6 different subscribers right there. Probably.
Pretty sure he has 2 kids.
Yeah, woo!
Alright.
And we will see you next time.
See ya.
Lotus Box, now powered by Coreboard Live, is proud to introduce you to all of its sponsors: Introspectv, Red Handed Art, and MTGO Traders. Use the code LotusBoxPayPal to get 8% off singles for orders over $5, and links to all of these sponsors are in the description box down below.